Okay, so Hare Krishna everyone. So today is the second session of the 2-day certificate course on life skills through Bhagavad Gita. So yesterday we discussed about the main pillar of Bhagavad Gita, which was Jiva. Okay, so it was Jiva Tattva. We discussed about that. Today we are going to discuss something about karma. Okay, very interesting topic, very interesting topic. अभी अभी ऐसे लगता है बाप रे कर्म योगा क्या है, भक्ति योगा क्या है, it's like big words, but very easy, very simple to understand and very easy to follow. So we are going to discuss that today. Okay, so before we start, let us chant the prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmenitanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagra Jatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyad Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhubhe Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानो सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरि प्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे हरे। श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल। Okay, so let us start with the session Karma Yoga to Bhakti Yoga. Do you know what is the meaning of karma?
No, Mataji.
Okay, so karma means all the activities that we perform. Okay, हम खाना खाते हैं, हम सोते हैं, हम पढ़ाई करते हैं, हम स्कूल जाते हैं, हम जो भी एक्टिविटीज जो भी करते हैं, हम लोग फ्रेंड्स के साथ खेलते हैं, हम जो भी एक्टिविटीज करते हैं, that is called karma. And what is yoga? Yoga means connecting to Krishna. हम अपनी लाइफ में जो भी एक्टिविटीज करते हैं, पढ़ाई करते हैं, हम लोग हमारे पेरेंट्स जॉब के लिए जाते हैं, हम लोग मम्मी खाना बनाती हैं, जो भी हम लोग एक्टिविटीज करते हैं उसको कर्मा कहते हैं. और कनेक्टिंग इट टू विद कृष्ण, कनेक्टिंग ऑल आवर एक्टिविटीज टू कृष्णा, दैट इज कर्म योगा. ओके, एंड भक्ति योगा क्या है, दैट वी आर गोइंग टू सी टुडे. सो हम जो भी एक्टिविटीज करते हैं अपने लिए करते हैं, कनेक्टिंग इट विद कृष्णा इज कॉल्ड योगा. So that is karma yoga. Now how do we convert that to bhakti yoga? How do we develop loving relationship with Krishna? That we are going to see. Okay, so very interesting topic. Let us see what is in it for us today. ये श्लोका तो सबको पता होगा, right? कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फल हेतुर्भूर्मा ते संगोस्त्व कर्मणि. ओके, कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन, ये तो हमको सब ऑलमोस्ट many of you might be knowing this shloka, right? What does this mean? कृष्ण भगवान इसमें कह रहे हैं कि कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते. ओके, सो यू हैव राइट टू परफॉर्म योर ड्यूटी. आपको अपनी जो भी आपकी ड्यूटीज है, एज अ चाइल्ड, एज अ स्टूडेंट, एज अ एज अ सन, सॉरी, एज अ सन, एज अ डॉटर, वॉट एवर आवर एक्टिविटीज आर, वो हमको तो परफॉर्म करनी है. लेकिन भगवान ये कह रहे हैं कि तुम तो एक्टिविटीज तो तुमको करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन यू आर नॉट एंटाइटल्ड टू द फ्रूट्स ऑफ इट्स एक्शन. मतलब उसका रिजल्ट क्या होगा वो तुम्हारे हाथ में नहीं है. और ये तो बड़ी दुविधा है, काम हम करेंगे लेकिन रिजल्ट हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. ये कैसा है, ये तो थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम वाला स्टेटमेंट है. और फिर उसके आगे भगवान कहते हैं माँ कर्म फल हेतु भूत, नेवर कंसिडर योरसेल्फ द कॉज ऑफ योर रिजल्ट्स। मतलब अगर मैंने बहुत अच्छी पढ़ाई की और मुझे फर्स्ट रैंक मिला, तो भगवान कहते हैं कि नहीं नहीं, ऐसा आपको ये मत सोचो कि आपने पढ़ाई किया इसके लिए आपको मार्क्स मिला। यू शुड नॉट थिंक मैंने पढ़ाई किया मैं और मुझे अच्छा मार्क्स मिला, मैं अगर नहीं अच्छा पढ़ाई करता तो मुझे नहीं अच्छे मार्क्स मिलते। अरे मैंने पढ़ाई तो की है ना, तो मैंने पढ़ाई की है इसी के लिए तो मुझे अच्छे मार्क्स मिले हैं ना। लेकिन भगवान कहते हैं आप ऐसा मत सोचो। अरे बाप रे, ये तो बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है। और ऐसा सोचो भी मत, एंड देन ही सेइंग माते संगोस्त्व कर्मणि एंड नेवर बीइंग अटैच्ड टू नॉट डूइंग योर ड्यूटी। मतलब आप अपना काम भी करो, फल की अपेक्षा भी मत करो, और ये भी मत सोचो कि जो मैंने काम किया है, मैंने पढ़ाई की है इसके लिए मुझे मार्क्स मिले, तो अब मेरे मेहनत के कारण मुझे मार्क्स मिले, ऐसा भी मत सोचो। लेकिन और आपको काम तो करते रहना है। बड़ा प्रॉब्लम वाला स्टेटमेंट है, राइट? So what is Krishna trying to tell us? So very difficult, right? Without having the vision of the goal, but still you keep on doing your duty. कोई मोटिवेशन ही नहीं है लाइफ में, क्यों करें, right? So let us see what Krishna is trying to tell us. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, so Krishna, see, people work for results. Some people work for some people work for results. I will study very hard so that I'll get good marks. Some people they work for purification. Yeah, I will come to what means purification. And some people work for pleasing Krishna. So we will see what type of these works are. Okay. So here when Krishna is saying karmanyavadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Okay, so he's saying so how do we do our activities without getting attached? रिजल्ट के बारे में सोचे भी ना तो ये कैसे एक्टिविटीज करे, बड़ा प्रॉब्लम वाला स्टेटमेंट है। और ऐसे सब करेगा तो हाउ शुड वी लिव इन दिस वर्ल्ड, बिकॉज देन देयर विल बी नो मोटिवेशन टू डू द वर्क। सो हाउ शुड वी डू दैट, ऑल दैट वी आर गोइंग टू सी टुडे। ओके, so there are three type of activities. Listen very very carefully, yeah, very important point. So there are three types of activities that the activities can be classified into three types: karma, vikarma, and akarma. So karma is good activities, vikarma is bad activities, and akarma is the activities which are done for the pleasure of Krishna. Listen very carefully, yeah? There is going to be a test after this. Okay, so there are three types of activities. What is karma? Okay, let us see what is karma. What is this lady doing? What are these people doing? They're distributing clothes to the poor and needy. Yeah. गरीब लोगों में कपड़े बांट रहे हैं, उनके पास कपड़े नहीं है, गरीब लोगों में कपड़े बांट रहे हैं।
यस माता जी।
Yes.
और कोई कोई लोग उनको पानी दे रहे हैं।
हाँ, पानी दे रहे हैं, राइट? सो रास्ते पे जो भी प्यासा रहता है उनको पानी दे रहे हैं। ये क्या कर रहे हैं? बुक्स बांट रहे हैं, बच्चों में बुक्स बांट रहे हैं, राइट? What are these type of activities? These are good activities, right?
हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
Yeah, these are good activities. These are activities which are going to, you know, Krishna is going to like, अरे अच्छा है, charity कर रहे हैं, है ना? किसी को
माता जी, कर्मा is good activity.
Yeah, so good activities, absolutely. All the activities which are doing to help people, to help the needy, to feed the poor, right? To give water, like we are seeing. Floods आते हैं, तो then we do a lot of donations. We help the people. बहुत सारे लोगों को they have illness, so then we fund their illness. There's so many activities we do. These are good activities. Okay, so good activities now we know. Okay, what happens if we do these good activities? We are here. Yeah, we are here on the Bhuloka, planet number 7. We do good activities, we go to the higher planets. Yeah, we go to Swargaloka, we go to, depending upon Goloka, we don't go by doing good activities. And that is the catch. That is the biggest catch. I'll tell you what we will do. What we have to do.
Excuse me, Mataji.
Yes, sorry.
Mataji, are these all lokas on the Earth planet only?
Planet.
This is the universe.
Family planet.
So there are other Earths also, that means.
Yeah. So this is one universe. This is bisection of one universe. The one universe has this 14 planetary systems. So there are
Okay,
this
Mataji.
upper planetary system and there is this lower planetary system. और उसके बीच में हम यहाँ पे हैं, अर्थ पे हम लोग हैं. And like that there are
Mataji, where are the other planets?
Mataji,
Hmm.
it is heavenly planets. Heavenly.
Yeah, upper planets are heavenly planets, lower planets are, they are lower planets. और नर्क जो है ना, hell is below this 14 planets. Okay, so whenever I come across this picture, there are so many questions which comes up.
Mataji, where are other planets?
Other planets are here only, na, above us. We cannot go there because we do not have a body in which we can go there.
No, like Mercury, Venus, Earth. Like
And those will be around Earth.
okay.
Those will be around Earth. Those are not Swargaloka, Tapaloka, Janaloka. Those are not those planets.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so then हम लोग जाएंगे यहाँ पे, अच्छे कर्म करेंगे, हम लोग जाएंगे यहाँ पे. Okay, so now let us see what happens if we do vikarma, which is like bad karma. बुरी चीजें अगर हम लोग करते हैं तो क्या होता है?
अगर हम बुरी चीजें करेंगे तो भगवान के पास नहीं जाएंगे.
नहीं, लोअर प्लैनेट्स में जाएंगे. तो देखते हैं ना ये क्या
What is
है.
the lower planet?
Killing cow.
Yeah,
Animal slaughter.
animal slaughter, absolutely.
Okay.
Smoking. What is this? Getting angry, jealous,
Profanity.
drinking, partying, yeah, going to pubs and all. Exposing ourselves, wearing bad clothes, exposing ourselves and going to pubs and other. Yeah. Then what is this? Shouting, being rude, yeah,
Ignorant.
our elders. So all these are bad activities. ये bad activities हम लोग करेंगे तो हम कहाँ जाएंगे?
Killing animals and eating.
Yeah, absolutely. So then,
Excuse me, Mataji.
yeah, yes.
Mataji, we are doing both both karma and vikarma. So what will happen?
So if we're doing both, then we will have to suffer for all the bad activities that we have done, and we will have to enjoy also for all the good activities that we have done. So हमारा जो स्पैन होगा वो हमको सफर करने के लिए हेल में भी जाना पड़ेगा, और हमारा जो लाइफ स्पैन होगा, हमने अच्छी एक्टिविटीज की है, वो छोटा ही होगा. जो भी जितना क्वांटिटी का एक्टिविटी है वो हमें जाना, वो एंजॉय करने के लिए we will go higher planets also. But we will keep on rotating. We will keep on rotating. हम लोग ऊपर जाएंगे, नीचे जाएंगे, ऊपर आएंगे, नीचे आएंगे. Okay? तो हम लोग ऐसे घूमते रहेंगे ये यूनिवर्स में.
Mataji, can you move to the previous slide once?
Yeah.
Okay, Mataji.
So these are, so this is in the body of Vishnu. There are these multiple millions and millions of universes. This is only one universe. Okay, this is what we are talking about. Is only the pranam. Sorry, who is that?
Mataji, Sami saying you Hare Krishna.
Okay. Sham. Okay, Sham. Hare Krishna. Okay, so this is this. हम लोग ऊपर नीचे घूमते रहेंगे. अब ये ऊपर नीचे की टक्कर से हमको निकलने का है, right? So we have to go to Goloka, out of this thing, because otherwise this cycle of birth and death will continue. Okay, so then what do? So we have to do akarma. Okay, so we will come to akarma. So this is a soldier. Okay, this soldier is fighting on the battlefield. Okay, and so he is fighting on the battlefield and he gets a Paramveer Chakra for that. Now tell me which type of activity is this? Is this karma or is this vikarma?
Mataji, can I tell?
Yes.
Mataji, may I tell?
Mataji, it's karma because our soldiers are fighting for our protection, not like they're fighting not just for killing someone, they are just protecting us.
Absolutely. So it's a good activity. It is karma. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Mother. But the terrorists, they are not killing the people for just like protection of other people. They are killing because of their needs to expand their territories. That's why they are doing the karma.
Mataji, actually, the terrorists are also doing the good karma only because they are protecting their country.
No, they are not protecting their country. Our Kashmir, the thing, they are terrorists. Why are they called terrorists? They are not called army. They are creating a terror. They are not protecting their country. They are creating a terror. Yeah.
But if it was army, then it would be this thing. Karma.
Absolutely.
Mataji, they both are good karma as well and bad karma as well because they are killing someone. Soldier.
Yeah, no, but it is not bad karma because they are not killing because, okay, so let us go there. Okay, hold on. Just Aishwarya, hold on your point. Adya is desperate to answer. Yes, Adya. Yes, Adya. Adya, yes.
Mataji, it is a karma because they are saving our country and they are killing the terrorists that we can be safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice.
Terrorists
Dipansha,
are
very
doing weak
nice.
karma because they are coming and killing us. They are
Attacking
trying to
us.
kill us.
Yeah. Okay, very nice. Dipansha, I'll come to you. Okay. Now, this soldier, he comes home during his holidays, and he has his holidays, and sorry, yeah, he comes and then he gets into a quarrel with his neighbor, and now this soldier is very strong. So, what does this soldier do? This soldier, he gets into an argument with his neighbor and gets into a quarrel with his neighbor, and then he kills that person. Okay, so the same soldier who is killing on the battlefield, army terrorist, and this soldier, the same soldier who is coming back home and killing his neighbor friend. What type of activity is this? Yes, Shri Keshav.
Mataji, this is Vikarma.
Yes.
Karma.
Yes, yes. Very nice. Please raise your hand to answer. Otherwise, there will be little chaos. Yes, Geeta.
Mataji, it's weak karma because this is not a good type of karma he's doing, and this is not karma, sorry.
Okay, good. Yes, Dipanshi.
Mataji, I have a doubt.
Yes.
In the morning, Hare Krishna group is there now.
Hmm.
In WhatsApp, they are coming a MCQ type of test.
Okay.
So that I have solved. So we have to solve that.
Yeah. You all have to solve that. It's a certification course. So for certificate, you have to solve.
Yes, Mataji, I got 120%.
Okay, very nice. Very good.
Mataji, I'm not getting. I got 160%.
Okay, very nice. So let us not
Mataji, I am not getting that.
Okay, let us not digress. Let us just stick to karma and vikarma. After, in the end, we will discuss the test. Okay. Otherwise, we will just get digressed. Okay. So this is all very nice. This is right. This is vikarma. Okay. Now this is a cashier. He is giving and taking money. Yeah. And he is getting salary. What type of activity is this? Yes, Aishwarya.
Mataji, karma.
Yes, karma. Manashvi.
Mataji, karma.
Karma. Okay. Now this cashier is putting this money in his pocket, steals it, and then he'll be put to jail. What type of activity is this, Shri Keshav?
Mataji, this is Vikarma.
Okay. Why this is Harini? Why this is Vikarma? Okay, Aman Singh. Aman Singh.
Mataji is Vikarma.
Vikarma. Okay, very nice. Ranveer, you all agree Vikarma? Okay, chalo good.
Mataji, mine was also same.
Okay, same answer. Okay. So now we yes, Nityansh.
Mataji, we learned about karma, we learned about vikarma, and we are going to learn about karma. But is there any karma that is neutral? Like we are not doing anything good, we are not doing anything bad.
ऐसे तो होगा ही नहीं.
Like I'm drinking water.
Give me one example.
I'm drinking water. What karma would that be?
You are drinking water for your own sense satisfaction, your own bodily satisfaction, but Krishna is not involved into it. Wherever Krishna is not involved, it is not an karma. You are only maintaining your body for your own sense gratification.
Okay.
So that is only karma.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you are maintaining your body with an intention ki no, I want to serve Krishna, I am child of Krishna, I have been given this human birth to serve Krishna, then that becomes a karma. So a karma means doing activities that are sanctioned by Krishna and doing activities for the pleasure of Krishna. Very, very important point. Huh? Very, very important point. This you should have in your mind. Like drinking water, eating food. I'm eating food by my own sense gratification. Okay, I'm going to the restaurant eating food and it is my own sense gratification. There Krishna is nowhere in it. When I'm going for a holiday, I plan कि मुझे यहाँ जाना है, वहाँ जाना है, ये साइड सीइंग करना है, ऐसे करना है, वैसे करना है, बर्थडे पार्टी करना है, ये वो करना है. That is for my own sense gratification. Krishna is not into it. So it is karma. Karma will take you to higher planets or it will take you to lower planets. This is the reality of life. We cannot run away from reality of life. These are the rules of the game. This is the law of karma. We cannot escape law of karma. सबके लिए applicable है, आपके लिए applicable है, मेरे लिए applicable है. Everybody this is applicable. Okay? तो इसके लिए भगवत गीता सीखना बहुत बहुत जरूरी है, नहीं तो हम लोगों साइकिल ऑफ बर्थ एंड डेथ में ही फंसे रहेंगे, राइट? और हमको ये नहीं सोचना अरे हम तो अभी छोटे हैं, हम तो इतने छोटे हैं, अभी तो क्या इसमें पढ़ने का है. But that is not the case, right? So Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj, Narad Muni, they were all 5 years old when they learned all this. And then they became exalted. Dhruv Maharaj ruled the kingdom for 36,000 years. ऐसे नहीं कि पूरा देवदास बन के सन्यासी बनना है. We are not saying that. Dhruv Maharaj ruled the kingdom for 36,000 years. Yeah. Narad Muni became, a devotee of Krishna, going all across all the universes, across all the planets. Yeah. So Prahlad Maharaj, again an exalted devotee. So हमको ये नहीं सोचना है कि हम छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं, अभी क्या करना है ये नॉलेज का, बाद में बूढ़े होंगे तो देखेंगे. बट दिस इज, जब भी छोटे होते हैं ना तभी हमारा ग्रास्पिंग पावर बहुत ज्यादा होता है. इन दैट टाइम यू शुड लर्न, बिकॉज एन एंटायर लाइफ यू कैन लीड इन सच अ वे दैट यू कम, यू ऐसा नहीं कि हायर प्लैनेट लोअर प्लैनेट, हायर प्लैनेट लोअर प्लैनेट आपका चालू है चक्कर. यू हैव टू गो आउट ऑफ इट, राइट? And you have to take parents also out of it, your grandparents also out of it. Yeah, so very important point. So please listen very carefully.
Excuse me,
What is, yes?
ma'am, if we are eating prasadam, then Krishna is involved.
Yes, absolutely. Because the consciousness is that I am eating prasadam. आप स्ट्रीट फूड जाके खाओ, आप प्रसाद नहीं खा रहे हो. आपको क्या लगता है, आपको हमारे क्या मस्त पानी पूरी है या कोई मस्त पिज्जा है, I don't know what all you eat, but that is the consciousness.
It's like it's a material world, so
yeah, absolutely, very nice. Okay, Adya, you want to say something? You've raised your hand.
Mataji, like we are doing puja of Krishna and we are giving Krishna the bhoga, that is a karma.
Yes, that is a karma. Absolutely, because what we are doing, we are doing activities sanctioned by Lord and doing activities for the pleasure of Krishna. Okay, so now let's move ahead. So now, can this cashier, very important point, can this cashier, all hands down because you've all raised your hands. मैं फिर नया क्वेश्चन आएगा तो मुझे समझेगा ही नहीं किसको चांस दूं. So this cashier is doing his job and he's getting salary. Can he do the same job? How can he do akarma? Yes, Chaitanya. Okay, Pranjal. Yes, Pranjal.
No, Mataji, actually I raised for the previous question. I'm not aware for this question.
Okay. Yes, Pranjal.
So, like the cashier, whatever salary he is getting from the job, a part of it he can give it into the donation for the service of the Lord, for the temples and everything, for the shringar of the Lord and everything. And he can also donate the same money for the service of the Lord's devotees, Vaishnav Seva. In this way, he can be always engaged in our karma.
Absolutely. Very nice, Pranjal. Very good. Yes, Keshav. Keshav had raised his hand and he wanted to say something.
Mataji, if he's taking paisa from bank, that is called a karma.
And in the stealing is a karma. But if he is taking for Krishna, then it is fine. Yes, Devana.
Mataji, if the cashier is having the salary, whatever he has in salary, as per his capacity, he can do some seva to the Lord and he can donate it in temple construction, or he can even take a part of it, and if he has some he has altar in his own home, he can do this Shringara of Shri Krishna and the Bhoga of Shri Krishna, and buy him a new altar and all those things which will come in a karma.
Absolutely, very nice. So the thing is that वो ये नहीं सोच रहा है कि अच्छा मुझे जो भी सैलरी मिला, मुझे 1 लाख का सैलरी मिला या वॉट एवर अमाउंट इज गेटिंग इन हिज बैंक, चलो अभी मैं प्लान करता हूँ, अभी मैं हॉलिडे प्लान करता हूँ, अभी मैं बड़ा घर लूंगा अपने लिए, अभी मैं बड़ा गाड़ी लूंगा अपने लिए, अच्छा मस्त रूम अपना हॉल में तो अच्छा इंटीरियर करूंगा. ही इज नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट दैट. इफ ही इज थिंकिंग अबाउट दैट देन ही इज जस्ट फॉर दिस सेल्फिश थिंग इज लिविंग. ठीक है, अभी चोरी नहीं कर रहा है, अच्छे से मेहनत करके पैसा ला रहा है तो ठीक है. But what will be akarma? Akarma will be when he is thinking about Krishna also. Yeah, so very good, very nice. Yeah, so let's move ahead. I'll give you chance. Hand, they can keep their hands raised.
Mataji,
yes.
I have another point.
Can you tell your another point in this picture? How can this? Okay. How can he do an akarma?
Yes, Mataji. So Mataji, he can say that like he's fighting for the country so that the people can stay safe in their homes and chant properly, and there will be no disturbances.
Yeah, there will be no disturbances. Exactly the way the Kshatriyas were. Kshatriyas का क्या role था? So that the the religion, maintained, and the sages and everyone, they should be able to perform their austerity. Very nice, very good. Yes, Geeta. Aishwarya was also there, right? Achha, okay.
Mataji, I want to say that जो वो मतलब कैशियर है, this is not the
Cashier
same.
में ये वाला, अच्छा cashier वाला, okay, हाँ.
हाँ, that जो आपने बोला कि like वो कैशियर अपनी मनी को ले रहा है और वो ऐसा करे कि कृष्णा को वो मतलब प्रोवाइड करे चीजें. जरूरी नहीं हम कृष्णा को प्रोवाइड करे चीजें, बट वी कैन डू दैट. हम लोग किसी भी मतलब बेरोजगार पुअर इंसान को हम हेल्प करके एक तरीके से कृष्णा की ही हेल्प कर सकते हैं. नॉट द सेम वे वी कैन डू.
Be a poor. Acha, so I'll come to this. Geeta, hold on. Aishwarya, question to you now. You had raised your hand. So how can this, in this picture, you can, acha, now they are distributing clothes, assuming that they are not distributing clothes, they are distributing food. Now if they are distributing food, हम हमेशा जाते हैं अनाथ आश्रम में, जाते हैं, food देते हैं, clothes देते हैं, बहुत सारी चीजें, धान्य देते हैं. How can that be converted into a karma?
Miss, it can be prasadam.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be prasadam.
Or the clothes can be for Krishna's pictures and Hare Krishna was written.
Yeah, clothes, yes, clothes can be given, but along with the clothes, they should be given consciousness that you have got this human body and what is the importance of the human body, right? So that knowledge
can also like if we are giving food, then it would be like we can give them food so that they get the energy to be Krishna conscious. And
Excuse me, ma'am.
So my question to you, sorry, who is that?
Yes, ma'am.
So what my question is, what is the impact of prasadam? Prasadam तो देना है, तो prasadam का क्या, क्यों प्रसाद क्यों खिलाना है? प्रसाद का क्या स्पेशल है ऐसा?
Ma'am, because ma'am, it's
भगवान कुछ बनाया, भगवान के सामने रख दिया और खिला दिया वो प्रसाद. उसका हम क्यों कहते, खाना भी खिला सकते, प्रसाद ही क्यों खिलाने का?
ma'am,
Okay,
Bhagwan.
yes. Sorry. Yes, Aishwarya.
Ma'am, it's just about what we think. But if we are giving someone like prasadam or giving them food, there's no difference because God will be impressed by both. Mataji,
Just hold on. Yes. Who is that?
Mataji, I want to tell.
Sorry.
Mataji, I wanted to tell.
Yes, come on, tell.
Mataji, that the cash food, I want to tell that.
नहीं वो नहीं, प्रसाद क्यों खिलाना है वो बताओ अभी.
हाँ,
Mataji, because Mataji, can I say?
Wants to say yes, Pranjal.
So like if we give a person prasad, so the consciousness that is like it is immediately developed inside the person who receives prasad. He immediately becomes like aware of Krishna, and then if and then in the next life, if he can practice Krishna consciousness in this life, it's absolutely great. But if for some reason if he is not, then he gets some sukriti, so that in the next life he gets a pious birth in some Vaishnava family, so that he can continue his Krishna conscious like way, like path.
Yeah, so prasad has a lot of potency. ऐसे नहीं है कि see what is prasad?
Mataji, I
Prasad,
can tell.
who is that?
I am Bhakti.
Shri Kesha, applause. Don't put those animations. It will distract everyone, including Krishna would not like it. Yes, Prabhu.
Mataji, got 3 pictures I drew one sentence. My papa is coming some salaries and all now. My papa is giving to the garib and some buying some photos Krishna. He's giving money and he's giving one murti of Krishna also.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, the prasad has a lot of potency. Okay, we should understand this when we say. Actually, just give me 1 second. Yes, sorry. So see, the prasad has a lot of potency in it, because prasad is what? ऐसे नहीं कि भगवान के सामने रख दिया. He, Lord, takes it, eats it, and then he keeps it back so that we can have it. So Lord's blessings are there in that prasad. So that is why it becomes extremely powerful. And when we eat prasad, the prasad gets mixed in our blood. So our consciousness directly changes. Yeah, so that is the potency of prasad. So rather than just feeding people, we should feed them prasad. A very important point. Please note this. Yeah.
Mommy.
Please be on mute. Okay. So this is how we should behave. So we should the same activity. So I hope you all understand this. The same activity which we otherwise do.
Mataji, can I say?
So the same activity which we can do otherwise, we can do it in a Krishna conscious way. We can do it in a akarma. Okay, we can do it through akarma. So everyone understood this concept. This is very, very important concept. Okay. अगर हम कर्मा करते रहेंगे तो you will know what will happen. विकर्मा करते रहेंगे तो you will know what will happen. अगर हम लोग अकर्मा करोगे तो हम लोग we will go out of this universe. We will go to Goloka. We will come out of this cycle of birth and death. Okay. So very, very important point. We all should remember this. Okay. Now. So as a student, how we should be... Hold on. Adya, I'll come to you. I know you wanted to say something, but I'll come to you. Okay. Don't worry. So as a student, how should we behave? We should do karma arpan. Yeah, we should offer all our foods to Krishna. So let us see. What does Krishna say? Krishna saying in chapter 3, verse 9, Yadnarthat karmano natra, loko yam karma bandhanaha, tad artham karma kaunteya, mukta sangha samachara. So Krishna is saying that in case all the sacrifice or all the activities that we do, we should do as a sacrifice for Krishna. Very, very important point, okay? And if we don't do a karma, if we don't do for the satisfaction of Krishna, what will happen? We will get stuck in this material world. We will get bonded in this material world. Yeah. So, बहुत important point है ये. At the early age, at the early stage of your life, if you know this, you can practice it for your entire life. If you know this at your age of 60 and 70, तब तो पूरी life खत्म हो गई है. Then what is the use in knowing it at 60 and 70? Earlier, you know that you can actually start practicing it. So that is why we encourage, kids should learn Bhagavad Gita at the early stages of their life. Yeah? So that is what is Krishna saying. We know when Krishna is saying this, Baba, don't do this, don't do this. And what happens if we do akarma? What happens when we don't do akarma? We all know we get stuck into this life. Okay. So now I'll show you 2 pictures. This is Duryodhan and this is Arjun. Now both were into the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Yeah, on both the sides there were huge army available to them. Okay, Kauravas ke Duryodhan ke bhi saath, there were n number of kings were supporting. His army also he had full Narayani Sena. Arjun ke paas bhi he had full big huge army with him. Both of them were skilled. Duryodhan was also very skilled and Arjun was also very skilled. Yeah. So they had everything. They had all the arms, they had all the ammunition, they had all the skills. Yeah. But there was just one difference. Yeah. So the thing is, in the end, who won the battle? Arjuna won the battle. Why did Arjuna win the battle? Yes, Devana?
Ma'am, because Arjuna was on Dharma's side and Krishna was on his side.
Well, Duryodhan was on Adharma's side and Krishna was on Arjuna's side. Arjuna was on Dharma's side. This is what you said?
Yes, Mataji.
So, because Krishna was on his side. And why was Krishna on Arjuna's side? Can someone tell? Yes, Aditya? Why was Krishna on Adharma?
Mataji, because Arjun was fighting for dharma and destroying adharma.
What was Arjun fighting for, Chaitanya?
He was
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, Arjun was fighting for keeping his kingdom away from Duryodhan because he didn't follow the path of dharma, but he chose the path of adharma, and hence he wanted to free Duryodhan away and make his kingdom's land, like we can say, Pavitra, ma'am.
Yeah, very nice, very good. So can we, but listening to all this, can we say, no, Arjun was also very self-centered. Arjun also, wanted his kingdom. So can we say Arjun was self-centered? Did he want to become the king? Yes, Nityansh?
Mataji, no, Mataji. Arjuna didn't want to fight the war as well, but Krishna told him to fight the war because he should restore dharma. That's the role of a Kshatriya. And that's why he fought the war. And I don't think he was self-centered. He didn't want kingdoms. All he wanted was 5 villages.
Absolutely. Adya, so can you tell me why? So now Arjuna was killing so many people left, right, center. Was he incurring sin?
no, because he was because Krishna told him to fight because he was the rightful person to take the kingdom from Duryodhana.
Absolutely. So even when Arjuna was killing so much people, the army on the battlefield, the enemy army on the battlefield, Arjuna was acting for the pleasure of Krishna. Arjuna was acting on the directions of Krishna. And because Arjuna was acting on the directions of Krishna, he was not incurring sin. And absolutely, he was not self-centered because he did not want kingdom for himself. And Krishna wanted to fight because he was a Kshatriya. And Kshatriya ka matlab kya hai? The protector of the people. He has to give protection to the people. So if he is not giving protection to the people, then he is on part of Adharma. Yeah, so Duryodhan was on part of Adharma, and Krishna wanted Arjuna to fight. Okay, so that is why. So who is performing akarma here in this? Arjuna or Duryodhan? Akarma kaun kar raha hai? Yes, Aditya.
Arjuna.
Arjun. Yes, Ashika, Vikarma kaun kar raha hai?
Duryodhan.
Yes, Aradhya.
Duryodhan.
Very nice. Okay, so you know now, right?
Mataji, Duryodhan.
क्यों आ गया slide वापस? Yeah, so what happens when we do akarma? We develop all the impurities. Yeah. So जब भी हम लोग when we don't do akarma.
Mataji.
Yes.
Ma'am, Mataji, is Duryodhana Kshatriya?
Duryodhana is a Kshatriya. So what is his duty? His duty is to protect people. His duty is not to bring the queen of the world, Draupadi, in the assembly and disrobe her. His duty is not to, behave in an adharmic way. Yeah. So Duryodhan was doing all the wrong things. So why was Duryodhan? So because Duryodhan was doing all the wrong things, this lust, anger, jealousy, we all cultivate these bad habits. We become very self-centered. Mujhe. This is what all happens when we don't do a karma. Yeah. So अगर आपको ये सारे habits develop करने हैं, greed, anger, jealousy, अगर अच्छे आपको लगते हैं habits, तो आप ये कर्मा करिए. ये नहीं चाहिए तो आप अकर्मा कीजिए. A choice lies with us. It's very important. Choice.
Mataji,
Yeah.
I want to say that that shloka I wanted to say the Bhagavad Gita.
अभी बीच में ही भगवत गीता का श्लोक कैसे बोलेंगे हम लोग प्राप्ति? हम आपको चांस देंगे एंड में. ओके, हम आपको एंड में चांस देंगे, मुझे एंड में याद दिलाना. ओके, ठीक है. सो नाउ कर्म योगा डज नॉट टेल अस. ऐसे कर्म योगा का मतलब ये नहीं है कि तुम लोग छोड़ दो. ओके, सो मतलब काम करना छोड़ दो, नहीं. यू डू योर वर्क, बट यू डू योर वर्क विद द बेस्ट ऑफ द एबिलिटी. यू डू योर वर्क लाइक अर्जुना, and do your work that will please Krishna. And Arjuna did work to please Krishna. Arjuna, Yudhishthir, they did not want the kingdom for themselves, but they wanted to serve Krishna. So that should be their mood. अच्छा serve करना है कृष्णा को, लेकिन ठीक है ना, Krishna will take care. No, they were great warriors. They were great Kshatriya kings. Understand this, okay? They did not leave their job. They did their job for the pleasure of Krishna. Very, very important point, okay? लेकिन आप बोलोगे कि ठीक है मैं अकर्मा करता हूँ, सब कुछ कृष्णा के लिए करता हूँ. सो अभी कभी कभी कृष्णा मेरे को सक्सेस देता है और कभी कभी फेलियर देता है. तो अगर मैं सभी कुछ कृष्णा के लिए करता हूँ तो मुझे फेलियर तो नहीं आना चाहिए, है ना? हमेशा तो अच्छा ही रहे, मुझे सक्सेस आना चाहिए हमेशा. So I'll tell you a very nice story. I had told this in the past, but I'll tell it again. So there was this. Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Tell the story, I remember.
Yeah, I also love that story very much.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's a very nice story. Yes, Aishwarya.
Ma'am, Krishna only gave us what like he we can't see our future, but he can't. So what is good for us, he only give us that.
Yeah, he is like our father. He will give only what is good for us.
Yes,
Absolutely.
ma'am.
Yeah. So I'll tell you this story. So this story is about a father. This story is about a father and a son. This son, so this father, this family is coming from a very traditional family, and so this son, he is doing his engineering, but father and the family is very traditional, so they don't let the son go out late night. They tell him, you should come by 6, 7. You should come come home. After your college, you should directly come home. You should not laze around with your friends and do time pass and all. Now this son was feeling very क्या कहते हैं उसको, टाइड अप. अरे मुझे जाने भी नहीं देते बाहर, अभी तो मैं बड़ा हो गया हूँ. सो मेनी रेस्ट्रिक्शंस कि मुझे कहीं घूमने नहीं जाने देते, ये नहीं करने देते, वो नहीं करने देते, फ्रेंड्स के साथ नहीं जाने देते, अभी तो मैं बड़ा हो गया हूँ. सो दिस चाइल्ड ही ऑलवेज फेल्ट विद लॉट ऑफ रेस्ट्रिक्शंस इन द हाउस. सो दे अभी ये बड़ा हो गया, फिर उसने पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन किया. पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन करने के बाद उसको एक अच्छा जॉब मिलता है न्यूयॉर्क में. Okay, so he decides that he will move to US. Now he is very happy. Okay, now अभी मैं US जाने वाला हूँ. Now there will be no one to stop me. अभी मुझे जो करना है मैं कर सकता हूँ. अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ पार्टी शार्टी कर सकता हूँ, मजे कर सकता हूँ, सुबह में लेट उठ सकता हूँ, जो करना है वो कर सकता हूँ. Okay, so थोड़ा ड्रिंक्स भी ले सकता हूँ, थोड़ा स्मोकिंग भी कर सकता हूँ. So I can do whatever I want to do. So this boy, he is now very happy. Okay. So then when he goes to US and then he is about to land in the US, and at that time he sees a mail from his father. Okay, his father, he sends him a mail. He says that my dear child, now that you got a very nice job, you've studied well, you got a nice job, and now you are awarded a salary of $5,000. Yeah. So do one thing, my dear child, that $4,000 you send us every month, and $1,000 you keep it for yourself. Now this son, he gets a shock of his life. अरे मैं तो उधर मजे करने जाने वाला था, और ये तो मेरे डैडी बोल रहे कि 4,000 मेरे को भेज दो, 1,000 तुम लोगों को, तो मैं करूंगा क्या? मेरे को तो पूरा, मेरा तो जो प्लान है पूरा प्लान चौपट हो गया. तो अभी मैं ना घूमने जा सकता हूँ, ना पार्टी शार्टी कर सकता हूँ, कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता हूँ. So this son, he becomes very morose, and then he said, ठीक है चलो अभी father है उसको तो coming from a good family, traditional family, तो father को he cannot disrespect also. So he said, okay, ठीक है, चलो अभी क्या करे, पापा ने बोला है तो. Life is going on. Every month he's sending like $4,000 to his father. And then later on, after 5 years, the time comes that, he say, my son, it's time to get married. So he calls back his son. He gets his son married. And during the marriage, his father, he gives him a check. He gives him a check of $4,000 into 12 months, into 5 years. Okay, so then there's a big amount, right? So now the son sees, oh, what is this? My dear father, from where did you get this big money? So he's saying, this is all yours, my dear child. I did not want anything. But if that point in time I would have given you this money, then you would have got spoiled. You would have drank, you would have gone to bars, you would have gone to pubs, and you would have completely spoiled yourself. आपको ये नहीं करना, this is not right for you. तो इसके लिए मैंने आपसे वो पैसा ले लिया. So exactly the same way, whenever sometimes the success comes in our life, कृष्णा हमको भर भर के नहीं देते, क्योंकि हम उससे jealous हो सकते हैं, हमको pride develop हो सकता है, अभिमान हो सकता है, गर्व हो सकता है. तो उससे क्या होगा, फॉल डाउन होगा. तो कृष्णा, या फिर हम जो आगे का हमारा जो सीए है उसमें हम लोग अच्छे से मेहनत नहीं करेंगे, वी विल बी सैटिस्फाइड. अरे वाह, मेरे को तो मिल गया ना मेडल और सर्टिफिकेट, अभी ठीक है ना, अभी आगे ना करें, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. So that is the thing. So Krishna, it is sometimes he gives us failure and sometimes he gives us success. It's all Krishna depends. Like Aishwarya just said, he will give what is right for us. Not always he'll give whatever we want. So let's move ahead. Yeah, we just saw this. Yeah. So we should do Nishkam Karma Yoga. Yeah, we should do Akarma basically. Yeah. So with the consciousness that I am not this body. Yesterday we saw I am not this body. I am spirit soul. I am the child of Krishna. Krishna is my eternal father. And my duty is to render service to Krishna. When we do this with this consciousness, all the stress in our mind will go away, right? Then we know this. कभी मुझे सक्सेस होगा, कभी फेलियर होगा, जब भी सक्सेस नहीं होगा, जब भी फेलियर आएगा, तभी आई हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, oh, it is sanctioned by Krishna. But you have to do your best. Yeah, you have to do your best. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं ऐसे भी तो कृष्णा ही करने वाले ना सब कुछ, तो मैं क्यों करूं. Arjuna did not think that. Yeah, Yudhishthir Maharaj did not think that. So we have to do our best and leave the rest to Krishna. Yeah. So this example I will skip. Yeah. So Arjuna, he says, Karishiya vachanam tava. Whatever you say, I will do. You want me to fight, I will fight. You want me to go to the forest, I will go to the forest. This is very important.
Mataji,
yes.
Mataji, what is Nishkarma?
Nishkam karma is basically same thing. It is like a karma, offering all your fruits to Krishna, doing what is Krishna is telling. Whatever Krishna is telling, doing that, doing nothing else. जो कृष्णा भगवान में वही करेंगे, बाकी हम नहीं करेंगे. That is निष्काम कर्म. Yes.
I'm eating the food. I'm giving first to Krishna, then I'm eating.
Yes. If you are eating without giving to Krishna, what are you eating? You are eating sin. Okay. But if you are eating after all, then it is not sin.
If I'm eating the idli, I will give idli to Krishna. If I'm eating roti bhaji,
but first give to Krishna and then eat it.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice. Very good, Prabhu. Very good. Okay, so remember this Karishye Vachanam Tava. You should remember this. Whatever you say, I will do. So that is Akarma. Nishkam Karma Yoga. It's basically, it's like a gardener who is doing his duty, offering water and everything, and growing the garden nicely, offering the flowers and fruit to his master. He's not keeping it for himself. नहीं ठीक है ना, मैं तो थोड़े अपने लिए रख लूं, बाकी दे दूं master को. No. So our body is like our garden. Yeah. So all the facilities which have been given to us, our eyes, our legs, our hands, everything we should use in serving Krishna. So everything we should do it in the form of an akarma. It's a drinking water, but with the consciousness that this body is gifted to me. This body is awarded to me by Krishna. So I need to take care of this body so that I can serve Krishna nicely. So that should be conscious. Any questions by anyone? I am seeing so many hands raised.
And Mataji,
Yes.
if my rose plant is there, and the one more plant is there, jasmine. I'm giving so much water, and it is coming so much flowers. I'm giving offering to Krishna that flowers.
Yes, Patram Pushpam Palam Toyam. Yeah. So if there's anything you do to me, with love, I accept it. Yeah. Okay, chalo. Let's move on. Very nice, Bhakti. Okay. So here, be attached, be detached. Yeah. So be detached from the results and not goals. What does this mean? Not goals, be detached from the results, not goals. Can someone tell me? Yes, Adya?
Be detached from the results, not goals. Means Mataji, I don't know the detached, but I know the meaning.
Okay, tell me in Hindi is also fine.
Tell for detached.
Detachment matlab, acha, theek hai, let us say here other answers, then I'll explain you. Okay, yes, Nityansh.
So Mataji, it says that we have to be detached from the results. So that means that whatever thing we are doing, we have to focus on our goals, but we should not think about the fruit that we'll get at the ending. We should not think that, okay, today my goal is that I should top the class in exam, but I shouldn't keep that after the result. Like everyone would be praising me. Oh my God, wow, Nityansh, you got this much marks. So that should not be what I want to think about. I should think, how will I get like how will I get 100% marks?
Absolutely. So goal, our eyes on the goal should not go away. Very nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Then
So yes, like being we should not expect like the goals are like if we want to do something, then that is our goal, that yes, I want to complete this for today. But like as usual, things are not just like how we feel. So that is the reason like we should not be like attached to the expectations, and we should not think about like from the results, that everything happens for our like how we plan it.
Very nice. So when a mother cooks in the kitchen, listen very good. When a mother cooks in the kitchen, her duty is to cook nicely and offer it to Krishna. Yeah? So when she puts the salt, she is not detached from the goal that I have to put right amount or right proportion of salt. ऐसे नहीं कि ठीक है मैं कुछ भी डाल दूं, कुछ भी बना के अपना ड्यूटी खत्म करके दे दूं. Yeah? Her duty is to make best quality of food so that she can offer nice food to Krishna. So now result what will come out is different, but our goal should be very clear that I should offer nice, tasty food to Krishna. Yeah, Bhoga to Krishna. So don't be Radharani, you want to say something?
Mataji. Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Mataji, yes.
जैसे कि अगर हम नहीं जानते कि हमारा गोल हम इतना सेट कर सकते हैं कि हम जो भी करें ऐसा कर्म हम सही कर्म करें, वही हमारा गोल होना चाहिए, और रिजल्ट भी उसी पे डिपेंड होगा कि अगर हम ये कि हम अपना ड्यूटी एज अ ड्यूटी हम कुछ भी कर दें तो वो गलत हो सकता है. लेकिन हाँ, अगर हम ऐसे कि सही तरीके से सही कर्म करें और हम ये ऑफर करें कृष्ण को कि जैसे हम कुछ ऑफर कर रहे हैं तो हमें नहीं पता हम कैसे बना रहे हैं, मतलब कैसे बन जाएगा, लेकिन हमारा ये माइंडसेट होना चाहिए कि वो जो भी बने अच्छा बने काफी, क्योंकि हम लगाएं.
Absolutely. हमारा जो भी हम एक्टिविटी करेंगे, we should give our best. Yeah. हमारा गोल होना चाहिए कि we should give our best. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Very good. So
yes,
let's move on.
और Mataji.
1 second. Who is that? Prapti, just hold on. Let's move ahead. So, doership mentality. I did it. It is my book. It is my brain. It is my effort. What is the problem with this doership mentality? What is the problem with this? What will happen?
Yes, do some bad things.
Mataji,
Mataji, we are doing.
Raise your hand. Yes, Aditya. Okay, chalo. Yes, yeah, tell me.
Mataji, I had one question.
1 second, brother. I'll come to you. Raise your hand, Prapti, whenever you want to talk, okay? Yes. Om. What is the problem with this?
Okay, Mataji, it is problem that that a man is saying that it is my only. It is not saying that that God is given to me.
You are not accepting the role of God in this. Very nice, very good. We are going to see that in detail. Yes, Shri, Aditya, you wanted to say something.
He becomes egoistic, Mataji.
Sorry.
The man becomes egoistic.
Man becomes egoistic. And what happens with all that? Yes, Shri Keshav.
Mataji, if the wrong thing is that he's telling that I earned it because of my efforts, but actually, he's not talking about God. He's not telling that it was also God's help that he earned it.
Very nice. Very good. Let us see in detail. Okay, what happens with this doership mentality? Okay, let us see this in detail. Yeah, 1 second. Let us see this in detail. I want to show you something. First, let's see this. Okay, let's see this. Yeah. So when God says, okay, so the farmer, let us see this very wonderful example. So when the farmer, when he's very tired sowing the seeds. Okay, he's saying ki, "Arey yaar, abhi wapas se seeds sow karne padenge." So God is telling the farmer, asking the farmer, "Who gave you the seeds, my dear child?" He said, "You gave me the seeds, my dear, my Lord." Who gave you the potency of, that from the seed, the plant will grow? The farmer says, "You gave me ना दो, क्योंकि वो seed में से plant भी तो आना चाहिए ना? उसमें power किसने दिया? उस seed में से plant आने का ही से. My dear Lord, who gave you the land? जो soil है, वो soil में seed so होने का और वहां से उगने का, वो land में potency किसने दी है? You, my Lord. Who gave you the rain? You, my Lord. So land is given to you, seeds are given to you, earth is given to you, potency in the seeds is given to you to generate grain. तुम्हारा काम क्या है? बस land में seeds डालना है. So Lord is saying, my dear child, 90% of the work I do, 10% of the work you do, and you are telling I am the doer. अरे भैया तुम्हें अच्छे मार्क्स मिले हैं, तुमको ब्रेन किसने दिया है? कृष्णा ने दिया है. तुमको अच्छे पेरेंट्स किसने दिए हैं? कृष्णा ने दिए हैं. तुमको अच्छा बुक्स के लिए स्ट्रगल नहीं करना पड़ता है, सब कुछ इतने फैसिलिटीज जो आज तुमको अवार्ड हुए हैं थ्रू योर पेरेंट्स, किसने दिए हैं? कृष्णा ने दिए हैं. तुम्हारा काम क्या है? सिर्फ पढ़ाई करने का है. तो सारे फैसिलिटीज तो मैंने दिए हैं, ब्रेन भी दिया है, इंटेलिजेंस भी दिया है, मेमोरी भी दिया है जिससे आप सब कुछ रिस्टोर कर सको, बुक्स भी दिए हैं, पेरेंट्स भी इतने अच्छे दिए हैं, सब कुछ दिया है. तुम्हारा काम पढ़ाई करने का है. तो 90% तो मैंने कर दिया. तुम्हारा काम 90, चलो 60, 70, वॉट एवर यू से, मैंने तो मेजर पार्ट कर लिया. तुमको ये करना है और तुम कहते हो मैंने क्या, है ना? So that is why we should not have. So Krishna is like our partner. Okay, Krishna is like our co-worker. He is like our partner. We cannot deny that. Yeah. So I'll show you this. Where is that? Yeah. So this is an Olympic player. Okay. She had prepared 4 years for for this Olympics, and just a few days before her Olympics, her event, she got stuck by a mosquito and she got malaria. Malaria भी हो गया और टाइफाइड भी हो गया, दोनों एक साथ हो गया. 4 years of her मेहनत, वो जा ही नहीं पाई ओलंपिक्स के लिए. Yeah, so it is your endeavor and mercy of Krishna. Yeah, you can see this cricket here. Just before the day of the World Cup, they are practicing, and on that evening, somehow while scoring the runs, the main batsman, he fell and he broke his leg. Fracture हो जाता है, हो गया काम फटुस. Yeah, so he cannot participate in the match. So very important point, Krishna has to be, he plays a very, very important role in our lives, which we don't realize. Yeah, it's a very important role he plays in our life. So we cannot say that, I did it. That is absolutely wrong. Yeah, we should be giving credit to Krishna for it is our hard work plus mercy of Krishna. If that is not happening, then there's a bigger problem in life. Yeah. But man is so proud. He creates an aeroplane. Okay. He creates an aeroplane and is proud about that. ये देखो हमने बनाया, हमने मून पे स्पेसक्राफ्ट भेजा, ये वो किया. Yeah. But when Krishna, he makes the solar system and he puts all these planets in the orbit. Yeah, he doesn't. And so when the aeroplane, when the pilot enters the aeroplane, it will come down after some time. Fuel खत्म होने के बाद aeroplane को तो नीचे आना पड़ेगा. Yeah. But when Krishna enters into each planet, it will never come down. कभी देखा औरत गिर गई, नेपच्यून इधर से आके अर्थ पे जाके धक्का, सैटर्न इधर से उधर चला गया, ऐसे देखा नहीं. Because when Krishna is entering the planet, there is full discipline. लेकिन ये सारा chaos होता है, हम लोग बहुत पाप करते हैं करके ये सारा earthquakes और ये सब होते रहता है. But when Krishna enters, that also happens with the sanction of Krishna. When Krishna enters the planet, nothing happens. So Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matah sarva pravartate iti matva bhajate ma buddha bhava samanvitaha. So I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything comes from me. And those who understand this and worships me in loving devotional service, I stay within their hearts. Yeah? So very, very important point. You should always remember this. Aham sarvasya prabhavo. I am the origin of the source of all the spiritual and material worlds. Yeah. So man should not think that I am the doer. I am the doer. I am the doer. I'll skip this story. Okay. So we saw this. We saw this. Yeah. So what should be the motivation for us? Krishna ko hi kyun karna hai? Because when so Krishna tells that who is directing all his activities to me, I show special favor to him. Yeah, when we do akarma, Krishna shows a special favor to us. Yeah, whenever Draupadi was in trouble, Krishna was there for her. Yeah, this is his friend. Draupadi Vasran, yes. Yeah. So this is his friend Sudhama.
I know, Mataji.
They were so loving relationships with Krishna. Yeah. So Krishna takes personal interest. So whenever Pandavas were in problem, Krishna was always there with them. Yeah, this Gajendra, he was Indradumna Maharaj in his previous life. Yeah. When he was in problem and he prayed to Krishna, Narayana, please help me, Krishna was there. Yeah. So we have to do our duties. But whenever Krishna is there in our lives, Krishna takes personal interest. Yeah. Krishna shows a personal favor to all his devotees. So it's very, very important that we bring Krishna in our lives. And how can we bring Krishna in our life? By developing a loving relationship with him. Yeah, we should make Krishna our best friend in life. Yeah, we should make Krishna our partner. We should make Krishna our best friend in life. We should tell Krishna, please give me intelligence, right intelligence to do right things at right time. Okay, that is how we should pray to Krishna, and we should develop a friendship with Krishna. A servitor, Krishna, I will serve you, servant of Krishna, and do all the things that will please Krishna. Then you will come out of that cycle of birth and death. Yeah, you cannot say कि मैं 60 साल का हूँगा तभी मैं करूँगा. This your journey has already begun. You are very intelligent kids. You have already taken up Krishna consciousness. You already taken path of bhakti. So we will take this very seriously. Okay. And shelter from Krishna is permanent. अगर कृष्णा ने हमको हमारा हाथ पकड़ा है तो कृष्णा हमारा हाथ कभी नहीं छोड़ेंगे. मटीरियल वर्ल्ड आज है कल नहीं, ये बॉडी आज है कल नहीं. बट कृष्णा ने अगर हमारा हाथ पकड़ा तो कृष्णा हमारा हाथ कभी भी नहीं छोड़ेंगे. सो एंड वी शुड नॉट थिंक दैट कृष्णा इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन अस. या सो कृष्णा ऐसे नहीं कि कृष्णा को अपने भक्तों की जरूरत है, अगर उसके भक्त नहीं रहेंगे तो कृष्णा कुछ कर ही नहीं पाएंगे. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. से अगर कृष्णा को कोई जरूरत नहीं थी अर्जुना को इतना भाव देने की कि अर्जुना तू लड़. अर्जुना नहीं लड़ता तो कृष्णा बस एक सुदर्शन चक्र थे घुमाते और पूरा कुरुक्षेत्र वॉर, पूरे कुरुक्षेत्र में जो भी आर्मी थी एक सेकंड में सबको मार डालती कृष्ण. पूरा 18 दिन का पूरा युद्ध नहीं होता, भगवद गीता भी नहीं होता, कुछ भी नहीं होता, सब कुछ खत्म. बट व्हाई डिड कृष्णा डू दैट? या बिकॉज ही वांटेड टू ग्लोरीफाई. कृष्णा ने अर्जुना को बोला कि अरे तुम करेगा तो मैं तुमको फेम भी दूंगा, तुमको बहुत फेमस हो जाओगे, तुमको पूरा किंगडम मिलेगा. But Krishna did not do that. He wanted to give all the credit to his devotees. Yeah. So when a father, assume that your father is just a BCom graduate. Yeah. बट लेकिन जब भी उसका बेटा जब भी पीएचडी करता है तो फादर को लगता है कि नहीं, अरे मेरा बेटा पीएचडी करता है लेकिन मैं तो ग्रेजुएट हूँ। फादर को ऐसे लगता है, जेलसी लगता है अपने बेटे के साथ? नहीं, है ना? तो फादर प्राउडली सेज my son or my daughter is now PhD graduate. Yeah, that is how Krishna is. Yeah? Krishna wants to give all the credit to his devotees. That's very important. Yeah? So we have to always have Krishna as an ideal. And he is not dependent upon us. We are dependent on him. And we should not misuse his property. Whatever he has given us, we should not misuse. I will not tell you this story again. We will exceed time. Another 5 minutes we'll end the session. So there are like these two sons. Okay, this father has two sons. One son has become a drunkard. He is just using his property. पढ़ाई भी नहीं अच्छे से करता, कुछ नहीं करता. Another son has become a good doctor. Yeah, he is now serving people, earning good money, making good donations and all. Yeah? So the facilities to both the son were same. But one son chose to become a doctor and other son just chose to do nothing. Exactly the same way. Our Father Krishna has given us all the facilities, lovely parents, lovely house, all the facilities have been given to us. Yeah, अच्छे संस्कार सब कुछ दिया है. अभी choice हमारा है उसको use करने का कि उसको misuse करने का. You should not blame your destiny. You should not blame your parents for this. Yeah, it is your responsibility. You have to decide what is the right thing to do. Okay. Yeah. So we have to discriminate, learn to discriminate what is good and bad, learn to discriminate what is right and wrong, what is akarma, what is vikarma, and what is karma. Yeah, so learn to discriminate what is karma, what is akarma, or do this, and always remember we have to do akarma. Okay. So God has made poisonous food dhatura, but He wants us to discriminate. We know. Okay, He has made tobacco also. Yeah, since He wanted to smoke, He made poisonous fruit dhatura also, but He has given us intelligence. He has given us intelligence to understand what is right and what is wrong. Okay, so we should use our intelligence and discriminate. Yeah? So give up all the worries and just do things that pleases Krishna. He says, Sarva dharma paritraja, Mam ekam sharanam braja, aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayasmi ma suchaha. So just surrender to me. Just surrender to me. Ye religion ka chakkar sab chhod do. Just surrender to me. I will give you all the sinful reactions. Okay. I will take you to Goloka. Don't worry. Do not fear. It is my responsibility. Once you surrender, it is my responsibility. Yeah. So don't worry. That is what he says. Yeah. So by performing this akarma, all our anxieties, all our stress, fear of failure which is there, everything will go away. जो हमारे लाइफ में और सक्सेस भी आएगा, हम लोग सारे enthusiastically करेंगे, सक्सेस आएगा. Yeah. We will enjoy whatever we do and there will be no anxiety, no stress. Always remember this. We have to do our best and leave the rest. We don't have to take anxiety. अरे मुझे कितने मार्क्स मिलेंगे, मेरा फर्स्ट रैंक आएगा कि नहीं आएगा, ये क्या होगा, वो क्या होगा. Yeah, so we will move from this situation to this situation when we do akarma. Okay, very, very important point, very thing that we should always ponder on. Yeah, so we can live a very happy life. So as a student, what is our duty? Study nicely, yeah? And then we take time out to read Bhagavad Gita, chant nicely, attend Bhagavad Gita class is very important. Go to the temple, pray to the Lord, have a nice altar in your home, offer bhoga to Krishna, and give a bad association. Yeah? Very important, give a bad association because you will be very much influenced by your friends. Yeah, so give a bad association and live a Krishna conscious life. Okay, so this was our chapter Bhakti Yoga to Karma Yoga to Bhakti Yoga. Okay. So, yes.